The overview. I will discuss Michelangelo Buonarroti's life related to his passion for sculpting. I will cover the backstory of the original Pietà sculpture along with the influence and chaos that came with it. Also with the depiction of Pietà, and lastly the comparison of Michelangelo's Pietà and Madonna and Child sculpture. Michelangelo Buonarroti was an Italian sculptor, painter, architect, and poet who lived during the High Renaissance. In 1948, he studied at a sculpture garden opened by Lorenzo de' Medici. Michelangelo spent 2 years where he was taught by Bertoldo, an old sculptor. At 15, Michelangelo's first known sculpture was the head of Faun, sparking his passion for sculpting. His second creation is Madonna of the Stairs, completed at age 16 around 1490. From 1498 to 1499, Michelangelo, at the age of 24, only signed one work, the Pietà in St. Peter's Basilica, on the sash of the Virgin Mary's chest. The original Pietà was brought to America for display at a New York World's Fair in 1964 to 1965 at the request of Cardinal Spellman, attracting around 27 million visitors. When Pietà returned to St. Peter's Basilica in 1965, Pope Paul VI announced to the public that Michelangelo's Pietà sculpture would no longer travel again. After his viewing, it became a religious icon, but also attracted risk. On Pentecost, a holiday that takes place 49 days after Easter, on Sunday, May 21, 1972, Laszlo Toth struck the Pietà with a hammer, saying, "I am Jesus Christ, risen from the dead," breaking the nose, one eyelid, arm, and hand of the Virgin Mary. In 1973, the Pietà was restored, but became harder to see or to get to than before. Positioned in an altar and covered with bulletproof acrylic glass panel, we see the Virgin Mary holding her son, Jesus, and after being taken down from the cross, his limp body is held in a way to reveal his visible ribcage. His positioned body rests across Mother Mary's lap, giving a lifelike portrayal of suffering. The marble is deeply carved that the drapery of Mother Mary's clothes highlights every curve, adding light and shadow from different angles. Mother Mary looks down at her son with a sorrowful expression. The Madonna with Child, sculpted in 1504 to 1505, depicts a young Virgin Mary with baby Jesus, who is sitting against her knee with both hands clasped. The sculpture was stolen twice and later recovered and repaired. The similarity of these two sculptures is that they both depict the Virgin Mary and Jesus, but in different stages of their life. The drapery in both works features similar folds and chiaroscuro effects of light and shadow. The side-by-side comparison gives off a before and after look. The Madonna with Child symbolizes the beginning, and the Pietà represents the end. The quote by Irving Stone perfectly captures these two marble sculptures, stating Mary had decided in that fateful hour God allotted to her. Now, 33 years later, her son, again on her lap, having completed his journey. We're excited.